Hey, what's up, friends? Ray from Docket Timberworks. Here we got another roughing video. This one's a white oak bowl. It's actually one of the bowls that was in the earlier 10 times speed video that horribly flopped. So, where I'm at right now is I'm basically just throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, and trying to stick with that. And it seems like this format here, where I'm doing some turning and then doing a voiceover, seems to work a lot better than like the 10 times speed. Last one I did with the cherry bowls actually did a lot better than any other turning video I've done so far. My chainsaw videos do a lot better, and I actually get comments and feedback from my chainsaw videos. Haven't got any feedback yet on my turning videos, which is kind of a bummer because that's what I'm primarily doing. The chainsaws supports my turning hobby and habit. So, if you guys get the chance, just drop a comment. Let me know, right or wrong, what I'm doing, what you guys enjoy, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, so I can kind of narrow things down and focus on it. Because right now I'm going purely off Google Analytics, which tells me, okay, this video got this many likes from this many people. The other problem is 98% of the views are from non-subscribers. So that's also where I think I'm kind of lacking on feedback from y'all. Okay, so I know that roughing bowls isn't like the greatest thing out there. You don't get to see a finished product. You don't get to see a bunch of techniques. But for me, it was probably one of the single greatest improvements to my own personal technique, was just putting the wood and the tools together and figuring things out. Figuring out the angles, the presentation, what happens when you go this way, what happens when you go that way. So when I was finishing green bowls, I was kind of stressing out and trying to make a finished, I don't want to call it a product, but I guess it is, but I wanted to make a finished bowl. And, and so I was worried about finished cuts and tear out. And when I'm just roughing stuff, I can just go at it and just be worry free and just let the wood do its thing and let the tool do its thing. And I'm not really concerned about tear out or final shape. I'm just removing material so that the piece will dry evenly and hopefully reducing cracks. It's kind of funny, I have a pile of bowls that I have no desire to go and finish, probably 50 of them. I enjoy turning the green wood. I'm not a huge fan of turning dry wood. So when I first started teaching myself how to turn, I started with carbide tools. And I was sick and tired of all the tear out. And I know now that shear scraping and different presentation, you can actually get pretty good finishes with carbide. But I really wanted badly to learn gouges and traditional tools. The first thing I kind of taught myself was 40-40 with the Ron Brown jig, and I just sharpened it, and I kind of started using that technique because that was one of the first guys I had come across with Stuart Patty, and it looked legit. And then I got away from that after watching Mike Mahoney and David Ellsworth, and I really liked their style. So the last maybe 3 or 4 months, I've been doing nothing but pull cuts. On this bowl, I just decided to try the 40-40 again, and I was enjoying it, but something weird happened. I don't know why I changed. I think I needed to sharpen the gouge, and I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I just grabbed, another, I think it's a 45 degree with a fingernail grind on it, and I just went to doing a pull cut again. As you can see, I turned it round with the push cut and then went to pull cutting for the rest of it. Since this recording of this video, I turned 3 maple bowls, finished them with all push cuts, and I forgot to do any footage with them. But I'm kind of going back towards that 40-40 and push cut. It's so easy to grind on a platform that that's the route I'm going. I want to get really good at platform grinding and then probably eventually go to more of a freehand, kind of like Tomislav really influences me a lot, and Richard Raffin too. They're my favorite guys. So I don't know, or different tools in your toolbox, be able to attack things at different angles, different approaches, be flexible. I still have my carbide tools. I'm not going to give those up. I use those when I go to hollow out ingrain bowls or boxes, I guess they're called, and hollow forms and stuff like that. Every now and then they still find their place. Alright, so that's what we got going on. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble on about this and that and getting to know me a little bit better. I think I kind of like this. Just kind of got some turning in the background while I'm talking about what I'm thinking or what I'm doing. So let me know what you guys think. If you like this route, if you like this kind of platform. I'm not really doing a demonstration. I'm not telling y'all how to do it. I'm just kind of showing how I do it and what I think and feel about it. But like I said, let me know in the comments whether you like it or I should focus on a different area or what you guys would like to see more of. All right, thanks.